Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 26, From Fear to Despair. Listen to this cry. I stopped pretending at all, stopped using any high-sounding reasons, and went straight to the point. It's for the top-quality body tempering pill in Su Yi's hand. Master. The three disciples have already come over. Yi Qingxue is holding the golden dragon sword, behind Shu Junjun are 8 Lingshu cranes, and Mo Huan is carrying her sky-shattering hammer. After improving in the top level of animal control skills, Shu Junjun has been able to get along with them harmoniously even though she has not yet made a contract. The three women all had solemn expressions on their faces, and there was a strong murderous intent deep in their eyes. Let's go meet these people. Yes, Master. Su Yi strode forward, and the three disciples followed suit. Out the door, outside Lu Hai, Lin Yongzong, Zhongyang Pavilion Master and dozens of Kaiyuan Realm Masters they brought. Are you the master of Daxia Martial Arts School? Lu Hai, the head of the Lu family, asked with a frown. Yes, I am Su Yi, the master of Daxia Hall. You killed the elders of my Lu family, kicked Chiyu, my Lu family's vassal martial arts school, and destroyed my Lu family's Shuangxia gang. You are going against my Lu family. I'll give you two choices now. Either be loyal to my Lu family in Tianwu town and hand over the top-grade body tempering pill, or I will destroy the Daxia Martial Arts School and take the top-grade body tempering pill myself. Lu Hai narrowed his eyes slightly and looked at Su Yi. The owner of Yongzong Pavilion was secretly frightened. Unexpectedly, this Daxia Martial Arts Gym has become a 2-star martial arts gym. Becoming a 2-star martial arts gym means that the Su Yi in front of him is also in the Qi dynasty state, but he should not be Lu Hai's opponent. At the same time, he was secretly happy, planning to take advantage of the chaos to get the heart of Daxia Martial Arts Hall first, merge it with the attributes of the Martial Arts Hall, and devour the treasure of the gymnasium. The owner of the Zhongyang Gym on the side was also making the same calculation, but he realized that he had little hope. He could only hope to get a few top-quality body tempering pills after destroying the Daxia Martial Arts Gym. The enemy is at hand. Su Yi smiled lightly. A sword slashed at Lu Hai. My Daxia Martial Arts School has never thought of being a dog for others. I have a third option, which is to kill all of you. The super speed sword drawing technique was so fast that bangs almost got hit. Destroy the Daxia Martial Arts School for me. Lu Hai roared angrily, and behind him, Pavilion Master Yongzong, Pavilion Master Zhongyang, and dozens of Kaiyuan Realm Masters rushed forward. Yi Qingxue has already understood the power of the sword, has the best skills, and possesses the best treasures, so it is no problem to face the master of Yongzong Hall. Shu Junjun commanded 8 Lingshu cranes to rush directly into the crowd. Every time an enemy passed by with its sharp long beak, his life would be taken away. Although Mo Huan is only in the body tempering realm, with the help of the ultimate treasure, the sky-shattering hammer, and his innate power, he is still able to fight on par with some Kaiyuan realm 1st and 2nd level warriors, and because he has the purple gold silkworm clothes with him, the enemy is also it couldn't break her defense at all. It seems to be an unequal battle, but it is actually a massacre in reverse. The best attack weapon, the ultimate defensive weapon, the ultimate rejuvenation pill, a second-order spiritual beast comparable to the 7th level of Kaiyuan realm. Why does all this happen in a martial arts gym that has just been promoted to a 2-star martial arts gym? Lu Hai went from being satisfied when he first arrived, to fear, to despair. The master of the Yongzong Hall was even more frightened. A Kaiyuan realm warrior could actually confront him head-on. I'm afraid no one would believe this. The opponent seemed to have mastered the 1st level of sword power. That is a realm that I have never understood. Seeing that the dozens of people he brought had turned into less than 10 people, and that the owner of the Zhongyang Hall had long since died, the owner of the Yongzong Hall was extremely frightened. 2nd level sword power. There was still a look of disbelief on Lu Hai's face. Killed by Su Yi with one sword. With Lu Hai being beheaded, there is no suspense in this battle. Yi Qingxue is a fighting maniac. He uses Yongzong Hall Master as a whetstone and grinds him to death. The others were just a bunch of rabble, one by one beaten to pulp by Mo Huan with the sky-shattering hammer. The end of this battle means that the 3 strongest forces in Tianwu town have all been destroyed. Your disciple Yi Qingxue realized the 2nd level sword power during the battle. As a master, you realize 3 times simultaneously and gain 3rd level sword power. Your disciple Shu Junjun fully comprehended the top-level beast control technique in battle. As a master, you realize 3 times simultaneously, and your top-notch beast control skills are one step closer to the unknown realm. Your disciple Mo Huan realized the first level of power in the battle. As a master, you realize 3 times simultaneously and gain second-level power. In one battle, the 3 disciples all gained insights, which also benefited Su Yi a lot. Time to collect the loot. Su Yi first integrated the martial arts heart of Zhongyang Martial Arts School. You have merged with the heart of the martial arts school and obtained the martial arts attribute, Pure Heart and Clear Mind. Qing Shin Tong Ming Fusion Upgrade. Obtain new martial arts attributes, Qing Shin Tong Ling. Pure Heart Channeling. Understanding increases by 40%. Unexpectedly, Zhongyang Martial Arts School was also pure and clear-minded. After the fusion, the martial arts properties of Daxia Martial Arts School were further improved. Then, Su Yi set her sights on the diamond-shaped martial arts heart on the chest of Master Yongzong. This was a 2-star martial arts heart. It not only has the attributes of a martial arts school, but also has the treasure of holding the gym. Chapter 27. You have merged with the heart of Yongzong Martial Arts School and obtained the attributes of the martial arts school, the blessing of Danzu. Blessing from Danzu. When refining elixirs, there will be a 20% chance of refining elixirs of medium quality or above. It just so happens that Yi Qingshui also likes alchemy, and the attributes of this martial arts gym are very suitable for her. Your hall's sacred treasure, Hooshan Tower, has swallowed the Yongzong Martial Arts Hall's hall treasure, Wuyi Dao. The progress of unlocking the next ability is 20%. In other words, Su Yi still has to destroy at least 4 martial arts gyms with 2 stars or above. In addition to the attributes of the martial arts hall and the treasure of the hall, you have obtained martial arts points, as well as some messy elixir materials. After looking at them, I found just enough elixir materials to refine the Pei Yuan Dan. Just by strengthening it, Su Yi can have thousands or even tens of thousands of copies of the 1,000-year-old elixir in an instant. If you add the training resources of Zhongyang Pavilion Master, Martial Arts Points x 200, Low-Grade Body Tempering Pill x 50, Low-Grade Yuan Stone x 100. This time, the training resources of the 2 gym owners alone, after being strengthened by Su Yi, became a huge wealth. There is also the Qi Increasing Pill left by the Master of Yongzong Hall. This is a 3rd-level elixir. It is a special elixir for the Qi dynamic realm. It is used to increase the speed and quality of vitality cultivation. By strengthening the Qi Enhancing Pill, Su Yi can speed up her practice in the Qi dynamic realm. After the battle, the auras of the 3 disciples were obviously much sharper. Take care of this place and go back and have a good rest. I have something important to tell you tomorrow. Yes, Master. The 3 disciples cleaned up the door of the martial arts hall and then retreated to rest. They all understood this battle. After crushing the powerful enemy, the special mission prompt is completed. You have completed the special mission, Crush. Rewards obtained. Martial arts points. This is a task. This allowed Su Yi to gain 500 reputation points. The reputation level of Daxia Martial Arts School has been improved. The current level is First Appearance 0.03000. The Daxia Martial Arts School has become famous in Tianwu Town. If you get the guard order, you will become the guard of Tianwu Town. The reputation has reached its peak. Su Yi actually became the guardian of Tianwu Town. This is a real surprise. Su Yi opened 3 more mid-level resource boxes. Obtain the mid-level skill Condensing Yuan Gong. Get the mid-level Footwork Meteor Leap. Obtain mid-grade Yuantian X1. Middle grade Mododa. Yuantian is the field where medicinal materials and genius treasures are grown. The higher the grade, the better the things grown. All the loot has been taken into account. Su Yi began to strengthen. First, all low-grade Yuan stones were strengthened into top-grade Yuan stones, and a total of 25,000 top-grade Yuan stones were obtained. There are also materials for refining the Pei Yuan pill, all of which have been strengthened to 1,000-year quality, with 10,000 copies. Then there are the things that are opened from the mid-level resource box. You have strengthened the mid-level Yuan condensing skill to the top level, returned 10 times the critical hit, and obtained True Yuan skill x10. You have strengthened the high-grade True Yuan Gong to the ultimate level, returned 5 times the critical hit, and obtained Zan Yuan Gong x50. You have strengthened the top Xuanyuan Gong to the yellow level, twice the critical hit return, and obtained Xuanyuan Gong x 100. Shu Yuan Gong is Huang Pin's Kung Fu after the Kaiyuan realm. Su Yi plans to let all Daxia martial arts school disciples change to Shu Yuan Gong until they find a better technique in the future. You have strengthened the mid-grade meteor and jumped to the high grade. 10 times the critical hit will be returned, and you will get meteor speed x 10. You have strengthened the top grade meteor wind to the ultimate level. 5 times the critical hit will be returned, and you will get meteor wind x 50. You have strengthened the best meteor wind to the yellow level, twice the critical hit return, and obtained meteor electricity x 100. The footwork of all the disciples can also be changed, presumably their strength can be improved by several levels. Finally, there are the middle grade Yuantian and Qi enhancing pills. You have strengthened the middle grade Yuantian to the top grade, returned 100 times the critical hit, and obtained the top grade Yuantian x 100. You have strengthened the top grade Genshin to the best grade, returned 100 times the critical hit, and obtained the top grade Genshin x 10,000. You have strengthened the best Genshin to the yellow grade, twice the critical hit return, and obtained the yellow grade Genshin x 20,000. The area of a Yuantian is about 1 square meter, and 20,000 yuan is about 30 acres. Wangpin Yuantian can grow herbs that are up to 1,000 years old. It's just that the area of the martial arts hall is still too small now, so we can only wait until the star is raised again to see if Yuantian can be accommodated. You have strengthened the low-grade Qi enhancing pill to the mid-grade, returned 100 times the critical hit, and obtained the mid-grade Qi enhancing pill x 100. You have strengthened the middle-grade Qi enhancing pill to the top grade, returned 100 times the critical hit, and obtained the top-grade Qi enhancing pill x 10,000. You have strengthened the top-grade Qi enhancing pill to the best, get 5 times the critical hit back, and get the top-grade Qi enhancing pill x 50,000. 50,000 top-quality Qi enhancing pills were enough for himself and his disciples to use all the loot to strengthen them. Su Yi could finally relax for a while. Next moment, your plot mission has been issued, please check. Chapter 28. Are there any more story missions? Su Yi check it out. Story mission. Eradicate the roots. Difficulty. 4 stars. Limited time. 5 days. Description. Cutting the grass without eradicating the root. The spring breeze will bring new growth, kill the remaining enemies of the Lu family, and completely cleanse Tianwu town. Rewards. Martial arts points. This task is very close to Su Yi's heart, and he thinks the same about the Lu family. Moreover, the mission reward is very generous, and it is actually a low-grade Yuanshi vein. The 2 strongest people in Tianwu town, the head of the Lu family and the head of the Yongzhong Hall, as well as the backbone, were all killed, and the rest were just a bunch of rabble. During the introduction, just send 3 disciples there. Su Yi checked the conditions for upgrading the martial arts gym to 3 stars again. After upgrading from a 2-star martial arts gym to a 3-star martial arts gym, the conditions have changed again. The gym owner needs to reach the 10th level of the Qi dynasty realm, and at least 1 direct disciple, 2 inner disciples, and 3 outer disciples are required. The cultivation level of the direct disciples must reach the Qi dynamic realm. The cultivation level of the inner disciples must reach the 5th level of the Kaiyuan realm or above, and the cultivation level of the outer disciples must reach the 5th level of the body tempering realm or above. In addition, 4 level 4 or above monsters must be killed. This condition is much more than the conditions for upgrading from a 1-star to a 2-star martial arts gym. In the past, it was not convenient to accept disciples. But now that Su Yi has become the guard of Tianwu town, and his reputation has spread throughout Tianwu town, many people will definitely come to become his disciples. When the time comes, he can just select talented people and teach them. A night of silence. Early the next morning, 3 disciples, Yi Qingxue, Xu Junjun, and Mo Huan, came and said respectfully, "Master, what do you want from us?" Su Yi looks kind. My master has thought about it for a long time and decided to grade the martial arts disciples. It is divided into 3 levels: personal inheritance, inner sect, and outer sect. There is only one condition for becoming a direct disciple, which is to reach the Qi dynamic realm, and this realm will be more demanding as the martial arts hall rises to a star. As for the inner sect, it is the Kaiyuan realm, and the outer sect is the body tempering realm. So, you 3 have not become my direct disciples, you have to work hard. After Su Yi said this, the 3 of them lowered their heads in shame. He secretly vowed in his heart that he must practice hard and become the master's direct disciple as soon as possible. When you become personal disciples, my master will give you the most suitable exercises, martial arts, treasures, etc. based on each person's situation. Hear this. All three of them had bright eyes. Yi Qingshui is obsessed with swordsmanship, but unfortunately there are too few sword techniques. Xu Junjun wants to be a beast-controlling warrior. As for Mo Huan, she only wanted to become a warrior proficient in weapon refining. In addition, she also wanted to learn the hammer technique. There is nothing better than customized training by a master. Master, don't worry, we will definitely live up to your high expectations. Good. Su Yi nodded happily. Children can be taught. There is one more thing that the three of you need to do right now. Master, your orders. The heads of the Lu family and Yongzhong Hall in Tianwu Town have been killed, but Yu Yang is still there. I ordered you to go to Tianwu Town to thoroughly cleanse the Lu family. Yes, Master. The three disciples all have 100 points of loyalty and will carry out Su Yi's orders without compromise. The most excited person among the three was Mo Huan. Her hatred for the Lu family has reached its extreme. The news that the head of the Lu family and the head of the Yongzhong Hall had been destroyed spread throughout Tianwu Town. The Lu family quickly invited several elders to frighten Xiao Xiao, but the panic still spread in everyone's hearts. The Lu family members know it very well. In recent years, they have done a lot of harmful things. The reason why no one dares to take revenge is because they have Bangs holding them down. But now that Bangs is dead, the situation is immediately different. Some elders, it's not good. 3 female warriors are coming here with 8 spiritual beasts. What happened? Before a few elders went out to check. Then came Yi Qingshui's domineering voice. According to the order of the master of the Daxia Martial Arts Hall, we will eliminate the remaining brave men of the Lu family. No one from the Lu family will survive. Hear this. Everyone in the Lu family was like a bolt from the blue. Daxia Martial Arts Hall owner Su Yi doesn't know now. It was he who killed Lu Hai and Lin Yongzong. The Lu family is finished. Your plot mission, eradicate the roots, has been completed. You receive rewards, martial arts points. A task completion prompt appears. Su Yi knew that the 3 disciples had completely purged Yu Yang of the Lu family. From then on, Su Yi was the guardian of Tianwu Town, and Tianwu Town only respected Daxia Martial Arts School. After obtaining the low-grade elemental stone veins, Su Yi started preparing to strengthen them. Yuanxi veins can produce a steady stream of Yuanxi, which is an extremely important cultivation resource. A Yuanxi vein can make a small family flourish and become a big family. It also allows a martial arts gym to have a steady stream of training resources, allowing the martial arts gym to quickly increase its star level. Chapter 29. You have strengthened the low-grade Yuanxi veins to the mid-grade, returned 5 times the critical hit, and obtained the mid-grade Yuanxi veins x5. You have strengthened the middle-grade Yuanxi vein to the top grade, twice the critical hit return, and obtained the high-grade Yuanxi vein x10. You have strengthened the high-quality Yuanxi veins to the best, double the critical hit return, and obtained the best Yuanxi veins x20. Each top-quality Yuan stone vein can produce 10 pieces of top-quality Yuan stone every day, and 20 means 200 pieces. These 20 top-grade Yuanxi veins can not only produce top-grade Yuanxi, but also have the same function as gathering spirits and inducing Yuan, which can gather the vitality between heaven and earth. Su Yi conveniently planted 20 top-quality Yuanxi veins deep underground in Daxia Martial Arts Hall. At this moment, the vitality between heaven and earth flowed into the martial arts hall as if it was attracted by a whirlpool. The rich vitality formed a mist of vitality visible to the naked eye, floating in the void, and being in it was like arriving in a fairyland. With such strong vitality, if you can't break through 2 or 3 realms in a day, you will be sorry for this vitality. After settling the matter of Yuanxi vein, only then did Su Yi focus on the guard order. This guard order should have been in Lu Hai's hands before. After being beheaded, he fell into Su Yi's hands. With the guard order, Su Yi replaced Lu Hai and became the guard of Tianwu Town. Guardian Order, a town's keeping token, can monitor monsters, evil spirits, ghosts, and demons within a town. It turns out that this is how the guard order works. There are more monsters around Tianwu Town. On the contrary, there are relatively few evil spirits and monsters. At this time, Yi Qingshui walked in. Master, there is the king of Tianwu town outside, and the head of the Li family wants to see you. Su Yi raised his hand. Let them in. Not a moment. The heads of the Wang and Li families came in. They are all Kaiyuan realm practitioners with gray hair and are already quite old. As soon as they came in, they knelt down and worshipped with extremely respectful expressions on their faces. I've met the Lord Guard of Tianwu town. Su Yi gave him a soft touch. No gift. Once the Lu family fell, they naturally knew who was the eldest brother of Tianwu town now. Therefore, visiting him at his door shows his loyalty. People who can destroy Lu Hai and Lin Yongzong in the Qi dynasty state are not good at all. The two were cautious and did not dare to breathe loudly. Su Yi asked, "Why are you two here?" The two of them were startled when they heard this. Back to guard, our two families are willing to become vassals of Daxia Martial Arts Academy and pay tribute of 100 yuan stones of middle grade to your academy every year. 100 mid-grade yuan stones was already a huge payment for a small family like theirs. Su Yi thought for a while. Let's do this. You two will pay a tribute of 50 yuan of high-quality yuan stone to my Daxia Martial Arts Hall every year. 50 pieces of high-quality yuan stone. This 50 pieces of high-grade yuanxi almost wiped out 80% of their family's wealth, so the two of them looked very ugly. Just listen to Su Yi continue to say. You two families can each choose one disciple to join our Daxia Martial Arts School. Hear this. Their expressions suddenly changed, from sadness to joy. They had asked about it. Each of the 3 disciples of the Daxia Martial Arts School has the strength to take on the challenge, and they all possess top-quality treasures. It can be said that as long as you enter the Daxia Martial Arts School, it means soaring into the sky. Okay, Lord Guard. We are willing to pay tribute 50 high-grade yuan stones. Su Yi nodded. Then go and choose the right disciple. Yes, Lord Guard, I won't disturb you any longer. The heads of the Wang and Li families retreated happily. 50 pieces of high-quality yuan stone were not enough to squeeze Su Yi's teeth. The reason why he asked them to pay tribute and accept his children as disciples was to control the Wang and Li families. Li Bankin, Wang Chenshui. He is the outstanding disciple selected by the Wang and Li families. Not only do they have good bones, but they also have very good minds. The bones of both of them have reached the top level, and their cultivation levels are both at the 6th level of the body tempering stage. Although they had heard about the Daxia Martial Arts Academy's destruction of the Lu family and Yongzong Martial Arts Academy, they had not seen it with their own eyes. Originally, they wanted to worship Hengwu sect in Hengcheng, but because the road leading to Hengcheng was recently blocked by a group of monsters, they gave up. Compared to a martial arts gym in a small place, they are more attracted to the large sects in Hengcheng. Therefore, they were not particularly happy to be selected by their family to join the Daxia Martial Arts School. If it was not a requirement within the family, they would definitely not be willing. You are Wang, the children sent by the Li family, right? Yi Qingxue came to lead the way and asked with a smile. Yes, okay, Master has been waiting for you for a long time. Please come with me. Out of politeness, they decided to follow Yi Qingxue to see Su Yi, but what they were thinking about was that no matter what, they had to find a way not to join the Daxia Martial Arts School. The contempt in my heart is self-evident. However, following Yi Qingxue into the martial arts hall, Li Banyu and Wang Chenshui were shocked when they saw the rich vitality that condensed into mist. Chapter 30. They were also lucky enough to visit Hengwuzong. Even in the place where Hengwuzong's vitality concentration is the highest, it is not as exaggerated as what they see now. If you practice in a place like this, even a pig will enter the country very quickly. 8 Lingshu cranes stood on one foot in the small park of the martial arts hall, holding a primeval stone in their long beaks, as if they were practicing. This is the best primeval stone. Li Bankin and Wang Chenshui were somewhat knowledgeable, and they knew the best yuanxi. Seeing the surprised expressions of the two women, Yi Qingxue smiled. The 8 of them are second-level spiritual beasts with the highest qualifications, Ling Shuhei. The highest quality yuan stones they use for training are all fed by their master. Excellent qualifications. Second-level spiritual beast. They were a little doubtful that a small martial arts studio in a remote rural area could have such a thing. Sister, may I ask what state you are in now? The previous shock made their contemptuous hearts gradually shrink, and their tone became more respectful. Oh, me. I am now at the 8th level of Kaiyuan realm. It took about half a month from 0 to now. Yi Qingshui said it lightly, but Li Benkin and Wang Chenshui looked shocked. From 0 to the 8th level of Kaiyuan realm, half a month. If this was placed in the Hengwuzong, he would definitely be directly accepted as a direct disciple, and the sect would vigorously cultivate him. Speaking of this, Yi Qingshui's face showed a hint of melancholy. But I still haven't become master's personal disciple. Now I'm just an inner disciple. I have to work hard to practice. Hear this. The two women opened their mouths, not knowing what to say. The 8th level of Kaiyuan realm cannot meet the requirements of the Great Sha Pavilion Master to be accepted as a direct disciple. So what kind of person is the Great Sha Pavilion Master? The two girls are very curious about Su Yi. After walking for a while, they saw Mo Huan waving the sky hammer in an open space. His aura was extremely intimidating. This is my third junior sister, who is also from Tianwu town. She just became a disciple of the master a few days ago. She has only practiced for less than 3 days. Her cultivation level is a bit low and she is only at the 9th level of the body tempering realm. Yi Qingshui introduced. Less than 3 days of practice. 9th level of body tempering realm. This, Li Benkin and Wang Chenshui are a bit autistic. They have been practicing at the 6th level of the body tempering realm for 2 years. What she is holding in her hand is not a top-notch treasure. Get the best treasure in the body tempering realm. How to describe it? There seems to be nothing to show for it. These are the children of the Wang family and the Li family, who have come to become their disciples. Yi Qingshui introduced it. Mo Huan stopped practicing and said hello. Hello, my name is Mo Huan. Hello. The two women looked at Mo Huan and felt a little inferior. Don't be cautious. Maybe you will be my junior sisters from now on. I am finally no longer the youngest. Senior sister, I have to hurry up and practice. I'm still a little short of reaching the 10th level. Maybe I can break through the Kaiyuan realm tonight. Mo Huan chuckled and continued to practice. Hear this. Yi Qingshui was also happy for her. You can practice with peace of mind. As long as you can reach the 10th level of body tempering, the master will know that when he gave you the Wangpin Kaiyuan pill, it will be a matter of course for you to break through the Kaiyuan realm. Yes, senior sister. Wangpin Kaiyuan pill. And at this time, Li Benkin and Wang Chenshui only had a buzzing sound in their heads. After a while, only then did the two girls calm down. With a slightly trembling tone, he said, Sister, did you also use the Wangpin Kaiyuan pill when you made the breakthrough? Yi Qingshui nodded. That's right, I use Wangpin Kaiyuan Dan. The elixirs and primeval stones given to us 3 disciples by the master are all of the highest quality. I have never used the low-level ones. Yi Qingshui turned to look at Li Benkin and Wang Chenshui, her eyes full of sincerity. Have you ever used the best elixir? How does it feel? Li Benkin, Wang Chenshui, both women were almost crying. If they hadn't seen Yi Qingshui's sincere and clear eyes, they once thought that Yi Qingshui was insulting them. I originally thought that Daxia Martial Arts School was a clown, but I didn't expect that the clown was actually themselves. He left not long ago. Then he met Xu Junjun, who was practicing top-notch animal control skills. Sister, who are these two? Xu Junjun looked at the two girls very curiously. They are the king of Tianwu town and descendants of the Lu family. I brought them to become my disciples. Oh, so that's it. Does that mean we will have 2 more junior sisters in the future? Xu Junjun's face was filled with joy. Then, she looked solemn again. No, in order to set a good example for the future junior sisters, I must seize the time to practice top-notch beast control skills. After saying that, he closed his eyes and meditated. Yi Qingshui was very pleased to see this scene. Second junior sister Xu Junjun is also very hardworking. Li Benkin and Wang Chenshui, on the other hand, were completely stunned. There are only 5 words in my mind: top-notch animal control skills. Seeing that the two women seemed to be frozen, Yi Qingshui shouted. I'll see the master soon. The owner of Daxia Hall. The two women couldn't help but feel a little nervous. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.